A Hudson River lined with oil barges and barge traffic is still a serious threat for the future of the valley. But after months of opposition from lawmakers and environmental agencies, a group of students have dealt the most damaging blow to the Coast Guard's project. Pace University's environmental policy clinic students discovered that the Coast Guard didn't follow their own procedure to construct oil barge anchorage sites from Yonkers to Kingston.
We started out believing that the Coast Guard decision to jump over the public process was an oversight. We have become convinced that it was intentional.
The revelation follows months of miscommunication between community legislators and activists with the federal government.
We had heard testimony from 16 speakers opposed to the barge proposal. Community groups who spoke out at the hearing included the Hudson Valley Gateway Chamber of Commerce, Scenic Hudson, Clearwater, the Riverkeeper, Pace University Environmental Law School, Hudson Valley Riverboat and Yacht Association. Again, testimony from 16 speakers, not one from the Coast Guard. We personally penned them a letter and asked them to please send a representative. To this day, we had County Executive Astorino testify. Nobody has shown up from the Coast Guard, and now we know why.
We're here together to collectively and loudly say to the Coast Guard that we're not about to turn back decades of progress that we've made in cleaning up our beautiful Hudson River.
You know, our environmental policy clinic students did an amazing job looking into this, into the Coast Guard procedures and processes, and I have to tell you that we as faculty were motivated and inspired by their indignation. And it's the indignation of young citizens who believe their government should be transparent, who believe the public interest should be put ahead of interests like the shipping and the oil industry, and who believe that if they want information, the government should be being aggressive at getting it for them, not hiding behind other rules.
When we first found out about it, we were rather appalled. Obviously, we just had to reread it, make sure we had all of our facts straight, and make sure that what we were reading was legitimate. These were processes that the Coast Guard was supposed to follow. And once we really made that conclusion, we were just very upset, in all honesty, just because the Hudson is such a precious resource. And it shows that sometimes you really need to dig deep and find the facts to make sure that you have these things straight.
The students sent a letter to the Coast Guard asking them to start the procedure over again. They have yet to receive a satisfactory response.
I think that not only is this happening on the Hudson, this is going to happen on other waterways in the country, is to try and shortcut the review process and shove this down our throats.
For HVNN, I'm Andrew Auger.